What's up guys, Aaron here, back with another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you the top 3 spots to land on Rebirth Island, so stick around. Welcome back guys, and let's go. So priority number 1 is loadout. So the first location I'm going to show you is the fastest way to get loadout. So it is to land at this particular building here. Hop inside the window, and as you can see here on the bookshelf, I do have a key card. Go ahead and pick that key card up. Once you pick that up, you're going to head towards Stronghold. Now, I do recommend looting a couple crates along the way just to make sure you have a weapon in case someone's waiting for you over there. A lot of times people will wait at Stronghold knowing that you're coming over with the card. So I'm going to go ahead and loot up a couple crates here. Alright, we got the cipher. Now we're able to push. So as I'm pushing here, I can see an enemy vehicle approaching there on the mini-map. You can also see that he stops and hops out there. So I'm going to go ahead and make a run for the vault. Now, as I'm approaching the vault here, I can see an enemy. I'm going to go ahead and circle around him and come around and get him from the other side. Now, as I'm doing that, I notice he goes up the zip line here. So as he's occupied up there, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the vault. And once you're inside, you're going to head to the middle vault here. There's 3 of them. And you go ahead and interact with the vault, and you will be granted with several stacks of cash as well as a loadout. So I'm going to go ahead and toss loadout here. Now I need to make sure that these enemies, I heard one land in the water, and as you can see one jumping over there. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure those enemies are not in my path. Now as I do make my way over here to loadout, I do get sniped. However, I was able to avoid it, but I can hear them sniping me there in the background. So I'm going to go ahead and loot up a couple crates and then hit high ground as soon as possible. Now as I'm hitting high ground, I am getting hit. So I'm going to go ahead and replay it up, and I'm good to go. Alright guys, so the second location is going to be the location where you pick up the specialist perk. And if you don't know what the specialist perk is, it's all of the perks combined together in one perk. So it's extremely helpful and useful in the game. Now it doesn't only drop one specialist perk, it actually drops one for your whole team. So to do this, you're going to have to get another key card. Now this key card is at BioWeapons. Now you're going to want to loot some crates again like I mentioned earlier. That way you do have a weapon in case someone approaches and when you go to push. So once you're in BioWeapons, you're going to want to go ahead and head down towards the basement area. Now once you're in the basement, you can tell that there is several items down here. There is a lot of items there on the countertop there. As you can see, I did initiate a PA and down an enemy there. So we'll go ahead and head over here. As you can see, there's a chain with a handle hanging from the ceiling. Go ahead and interact with it, and it will drop several bundles of cash, and it'll also drop a key card. As you can see, that I picked up that key card already. So we're going to go ahead and head over now all the way to Stronghold, where the vault was in the first location. So let's go ahead and do that now. Now I do recommend when you head over there, since it is quite a distance, either take zip lines, which there are a few. In this case, I do take a vehicle, which I recommend a lot more than taking zip lines. I do recommend the helicopter. It doesn't always spawn though, so if it doesn't spawn, I do recommend taking a ATV or whatever vehicle you can find. So be really careful. On the left side here is Control Center. As you can see, 2 teams were fighting when I passed by, so I actually lucked out and didn't get any gunfire coming my way. So here I'm approaching Stronghold. Again, we're going to head to that vault. I'm going to go ahead and hop off the ATV, looking out for any enemies in the vicinity. Now, as soon as I open these doors, I can see someone went out the back door, so I'm going to go ahead and chase him as he didn't see me. However, he takes the zip line up, so I'm going to go ahead and go back while he's again distracted upstairs. Entering the vault room, as you can see, there's 3 different spots to interact with. You're going to interact with the vault location on the farthest right. As you can see, you do get the specialist perks. You get a total of 3 of them, as well as a munitions box.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Your squad's in the safe zone. Got gas moving in. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done.
And location 3 is going to be the unidentified phone. Now to access this phone, you're going to want to land at headquarters and go down into the bunker area, which is located down in the basement location. Now, just a quick heads up on this one, you're going to have to use the biometric scanner at least 50 times. I'm pretty sure that's the exact number, before the vault door or bunker door actually opens. So what I mean by that is I'll show you here in a second. So we're going to go ahead and head down here to the bunker. As you can see, there's a bunker there with a biometric scanner. Now, as I'm scanning, I do hear somebody approaching, so I'm going to go ahead and wait and see if they come. Alright, so now we do have the key card that came out of the scanner. And we're going to head over here, and there's the phone right there on the table. You also have 4 crates that you can open up that gives you a ton of great weapons and items that you're going to want to pick up. So I did get an airstrike as well as a few good guns. You might be wondering what this particular unidentified phone does. And what it does is it gives each member of your team $500 every 20 seconds as long as you're holding it. Alright guys, those are the 3 locations that I have for you and the top 3 spots to land on Rebirth Island. This video helped you out and it was informative. If it was, please be sure to drop a like down below. Also subscribe to the channel to be notified of future content and to become an official Warzone soldier. As I mentioned earlier, my name is Aaron and I'll see you guys on the next one.